Hey guys, this is Patrick Hoover with Scent Control Outdoors. I've got, I have a lot of people that ask me a lot of questions on seminars. They're like, hey, what do I need to look for in a camera? I'm like, well, what are you using your camera for? And they're, well, I'm doing, someone stole something on my building, or, I'm a big hunter. And, everyone knows me, I'm a big hunter. So choosing a trail camera is very important. There's a lot of good camera companies out there. I mean, you can see here, I got a Moultrie and I got Stealth. And there's a lot of, like I said, there's a lot of good companies out there. Qualities that I look for is I like my megapixels. And anybody don't know about megapixels, when you're looking at it, you pull up, you view your camera card, and you're on your iPad or your computer, whatever. You can, if you got enough megapixels, you can zoom in, and it doesn't distort it so bad where it's really blurry. It's still clear enough to where you can, if the buck's in a distance or the thief's in a distance, when you zoom in, you can actually see what they look like, or you can see how many points that big buck's got. That's a big factor of megapixels. Another feature is flash range, trigger speed. The flash range, like a lot of them are common, like most of them like 50, 60 foot flash range. A lot of your Moultries and Stealths, Bushnells, a bunch of them out there, it's got like 100 foot range. I usually try to buy one that gets around 100 foot range, just because, if something comes in farther or something like that, I'll still get a good picture of it. It'll still set my, my camera off and set the trigger off, and I can get a picture. Another feature I like that I look for in every camera, and a lot of people don't know this, and I tell people all the time, I'm like, when you put your SD card in your camera, and you open it up, and you reach here and you pull your SD card out, and this is the one that say this camera's been on tree, and then you're going to go check your pictures of the deer, check the pictures or whatever you might be using the camera for. With me personally, what I'm doing is I'll go in there and I'll get the camera and I'll open it up. To be on a tree in the woods, I'll be, I put it out for deer. I'll check the camera and I'll be like, well, all right, I'll put this camera card in my pocket, or a holder to put it in, and I'll take the other camera cards, I'll take them out, and I'll say, well, put my new one in here. But with me personally, when I put my memory card in here, I don't delete my images on that card from my computer usually. If I remember, I do sometimes, but I never do half the time, because I'm in a hurry, I'm excited, I'm checking these cards, I'm like, hey, I've got big bucks on camera, and that's what I'm doing. So when I get in the woods, I open this camera up, and I put the SD card in there, and I'm like, all right, I turn the camera on, and I'm like, oh no, memory's full. My card it's full. It's completely full. It's all the pictures on it. It's filled my card up. Now, do I have to pull this memory card out of the camera, take it back home, use my computer to delete all the images on the SD card? Or I bought a camera that I can delete my memory card, my SD card, with this camera. And like I said, the Stealth's got it too. And a bunch of other ones do too. I can go in here, I can scroll up, and I can go to format, and then I can delete my memory card. So that is a big feature with me. That's my big pet peeve, is my cards that I'm changing out in the woods, and maybe miles from home, I put in this camera, the memories, if they're full pictures. So I've got to be able to delete them from this camera. So I'll delete it from this camera, and then all I got to do is click over and then start the camera. I'll just hit start, camera starts, and then the SD card is erased, and I have a clean SD card with no images on it. So when I go check this next time, all the pictures on this camera are all brand new pictures from the time I left. So I don't have to worry about having leftover pictures on the SD card. So that's a big thing with me, is about to delete my memory card. And I have so many people tell me the same thing. They're like, man, I walked, 500 yards back through the brush and went check this camera, got my SD card out of my pocket, put it in my camera, and I forgot to delete my images. Man, my camera won't delete images from SD card. I had to go all the way back home without even having my camera working, because now I don't have an SD card in it, because the memory card I had was full of pictures. So when you go to buy one, that's a quality that I'm big about. You don't have to have a camera to delete your memory card, but it is nice, because if you do like me and you're in a hurry and your life's crazy half the time and you're busy and you're checking multiple cameras, you're going to make a mistake one day to get a card that's full of pictures, and you're going to put it in your camera and you can't erase them. And then your camera is not working until you put a new card in it. So mainly, them qualities are most important to me. Is, it's all about and how many, how many feet you got. Can you delete your card? Your flash range. Make sure that when you do this too, to pick what kind. This is another big thing of me. It's a big thing that I'm big about. You have a white flash. The old style cameras right here, when they flash, it would be like a white flash. And then you have other ones that have the IR. It's like a red flash at night. Then you have the newer models the last few years. It's called no glow. It's you can't even really see it. It's like the LEDs in there, they're tinted. So the little bulbs in here, they're all tinted, and they call it a no glow. And it's more or less like a tinted bulb, and it's black. So there's no glow to that. That's probably my favorite. If I have the option, I usually will buy a camera that's a no glow. Like you can see right here that's black and that's a no glow for that reason. And when I buy cameras, this is an older model camera here, and that has the red flash, the IRs, which works really well. But you can see what I bought. You can get that in Multra, you can get that in Stealth, you can get it in Bushnell, Reconyx, any camera you want, you can get it in a no glow. I do like the no glow. So when I buy these cameras now, I buy all no glow now. I haven't seen a big difference in it, but I have. I've seen a difference in my cameras being IR and, versus a black flash. So look for them qualities when you buy a camera. Like I said, if you're big about SD cards, want to be able to delete from your camera, make sure you read and do your research. Make sure the camera deletes it. You can delete your SD card from your camera. See if it's a red flash IR or it's a no glow. And see how many feet, how much flash range you got. And then see which one's best for you. God bless you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll see you soon.